beat us in our best.
Champions that we're super good at. I am kind of thinking of what Weiba is going to be picking up here, because there's a big chance that KBG is just going to ban the Jace, is going to ban the Kha'Zix, so that he doesn't have a choice but to pick the Aatrox.
And Aatrox is one of the champions that has been, I would say, not too favorable in the current state, in the current meta. Because there's a lot of things that can really negate Aatrox's impact, right? There's a lot of execution. Evelyn is a very good execution champion. There's also...
And there's a Vi.
Yeah, there's a
Vi.
There's a very good lockdown that can just erase the Aatrox from the face of the Wild Rift. Now, the Gragas is going to be banned away. So is the Ornn. Yeah, should be the Alistar, right?
Yeah, there's no other choice here for KBG but to pick up the Alistar. They shouldn't pick the... At this point, they don't really need a Vladimir. A Braum is not going to be needed here for KBG, and the Alistar could be way, way better for them to follow through with the setups from the Thong.
So this should be a Zeri, and then Shama will go for the Lucian, right?
For sure, yeah. And
the Lucian Alistar.
Yeah, this is going to be...
Oh, Xayah! Xayah Khan?
Open.
Xayah Khan?
Please.
For the fans? Because, okay, I don't think I've ever casted the Xayah Khan game. WRL too.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't, and even in season 1, I think we didn't cast a Xayah Khan. It's they're gonna go for the Alistar.
Yeah, Xayah Alistar. UU special. Definitely one of the champions I am super scared of for the opponents is when UU is on this champion. Now, Tak did hover this champion just a while back. I guess this is just one of his favorite things to do.
What? Wait. This is gonna be a Lisa pick, right? Not the Weiba is gonna be picking up the never mind. It's gonna be a Weiba pick. What am I seeing here?
Mundo goes wherever he pleases.
And he goes to this game.
Are you surprised of the Mundo? Yeah. Because we actually here in the Philippines, right? Like we get surprised. You surprised the Mundo.
Oh man, super surprised. What is that?
I don't know.
Picking up a Mundo in this trap. I mean, it's okay technically because you're fighting against a Vi. You can't get cease and desist. That's why it's gonna be good.
That's one way to look at it, right? But Dr. Mundo is that one champion that has been relegated at best in competitive. One, because there's a lot of anti-heal items. Two, it doesn't really have enough damage to go against the best of the best junglers. Doesn't have the best jungle clear speed as well. But Weiba is saying that, hey, you know what? I bring out the Mundo, and there's nothing that you can do about it.
Yeah, and honestly, everybody's going to the point in where everybody's just experimenting. I mean, at least Trace Esports. Trace Esports is looking for that next Yone that they had from Yone Aatrox that they had from last season, so that they would be able to make it work and make it like their own champion.
Pretty sure Yone and Aatrox in the form of Dr. Mundo is super comical, bro. Like,
yeah, it's
just
super funny.
Okay. Just
that's the case.
Just be honest with me. This is a champion that I will be picking in the jungle for sure, bro.
Look at that though.
Less mechanics.
I mean, based on what I'm seeing too, I would rather have a Rammus to be picked here in this game rather than this guy, or even a Fizz from Weiba, because at least right now Fizz is actually good.
Never doubt Weiba, I guess.
Yeah, that's
anyway.
true.
Force Falls. Corn picked the Kassadin, and same as Unrun, was able to deal a huge amount of damage on the Kassadin.
Yeah. And for now, what I would really love to see is how Unrun 9 in the hands of a master, because honestly, a lot of teams have been banning the Akali when you're fighting against a CA team, right? But on the hands of Unrun 9, I want to see it. I want to see it in action.
Oh, surely, right? Like, every time Unrun 9 gets his hands on the more exciting champions to really witness, you know, the excitement just gets into us as casters, I guess.
That's true. It's like, I don't know what to say. It's always so good to see the best player in the game so far has been playing. And even if the Z is not meta today, if I see him play it, I'll be okay with it. Okay, yeah, sure, play it.
Now on to the more pressing topic. Let's go back to Dr. Mundo.
Yeah.
What do you think? Okay, his path. His itemization will definitely be something that we want to look at. And if anything, right, like Dr. Mundo can surprise you damage-wise, right? Like his cleavers, infected cleavers, is one way to deal a huge amount of, not really a huge amount of damage, but a surprising amount of damage given for attack, right? And also, like, he's already level 5 in a dueling scenario, in a skirmish scenario, a 2v2 that features a Dr. Mundo that will be able to soak in a lot of damage from his opponent. Specifically, the Tones combo is definitely going to be very good. So now Weiba, I'm looking at his Conqueror. Oh, I love to see. The Battle Mundo.
My question is that gonna be a first item Sterox gauge?
Nah, possibly Divine Thunder.
Oh yeah, it's better.
You see, I know my Mundo.
Yeah. I was really surprised about the first item there, but I could have been okay with this Mundo pick if we had Heart Steel on this game, but you have only one choice now.
You mean the skin?
No, not the skin, not the skin.
I'm kidding, but yes. The action continues. We are joking out and about. This is also already the last game of the day for sure. Pardon us for being too jolly of a pair, but this is what happens when Dr. Mundo gets picked up.
Yeah, that is true. You don't
have to have
see
fun.
the Mundo, so you have to have fun. And Mundo is almost synonymous to fun.
Yep, synonymous to fun, surely. Oh, Yu!
Oh no, look at that though. Already going in with a headbutt, and with that, you're not able to get away with a cease and desist.
No chance to react. Pulverize into a flash, into a headbutt that the Tone goes for the cease and desist. Early game advantage for KBG, and that's the play that KBG the early parts of the game, not the farming game, farming simulator what we saw from game number 2. Again, that's a very clean play from Yu.
Oh man, it's always a thing whenever you see Yu is just gonna be finding ways to get that first kill, and because they need to really get their early game, this is what I like about KBG. When they have this type of draft that they need to get their early game in their favor, they're always gonna find kills every time that the cease and desist is on cooldown. Yeah,
it's also not just him, right? Like, you ban away you ban away the Ornn, you also ban away the Gragas. But then there's still the Alistar open for the taking for Yu, which to me, I believe is his most remarkable champion of all. Like, sure, you can say that his Gragas is super deadly, but I feel that his Alistar is just on a different level. If we are going to divide it into tiers, like his Alistar to me is S+.
Yeah, and I do agree though, because it's way harder to set up compared to an explosive cast, right? It's way harder to set up the combo, because most of the time you need a proto belt to make the combo, the pulverize headbutt combo work, and Yu does that really fast. You won't see it coming.
True. Now Weiba, he will be able to snag away the dragon. Now if it comes down to them securing another soul for themselves, that's very good.
Gets it again, was not able to move. Tag is going to be stunned. They have the cease and desist, and he's not going to be able to move again. And that's another kill to the side of KBG.
Yeah, can do a thing. Layering of CCs. And the good thing is that Juju did have the ultimate available to clear out the wave. That's one positive thing that you can really rely on whenever Zeri gets picked up. Hextech Flash coming from Yu is not going to catch Juju off guard.
I really love the Hex Splash in this game. You're able to move whenever you use the Hex Splash, which is really fun. Especially if you're playing a champion like the Alistar. Having a Hex Splash in this game is really, really helpful.
Exactly. KG meanwhile, back to his staple champion, back to his pocket pick. We haven't discussed about KG, but he was able to win game number 1. Sorry, he was able to get the POG, or player of the game, in game number 1. So there, he's definitely going to be one of the focal points by KBG, especially him being on the Fiora.
Yep. and it's gonna be helpful, especially there's a lot of players in the side of Trace Esports that have a lot of HP. The Fiora is gonna be super good at taking down those high HP targets.
Still no first item for Mr. Mundo. I can't wait though. I'm super excited to see what he's trying to build.
Yeah. For now, we still are waiting for the next time that they are gonna fight. I'm really surprised that there's no big fight right. It's just Yu finding kills like here in the top side.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Lisa was able to dodge away from any potential combo by using his hookshot while under the bush, right? At least there's no way for your hookshot to get cancelled.
And now for this time, what can they do here? That's gonna be my question now. Is that how Trace Esports would be able to maneuver with that? Because Yu is just gonna be aggressive like this. He's just gonna do this every time. And what's really scary about this is how Xiaoma is just scaling up too. That's a lot of damage on that Xayah for sure.
Yeah. Divine Thunder, by the way, finally completed by Weva. So this is really the Battle Mundo.
Yeah.
Love to see it.
Even with the Conqueror, that's just gonna be a lot of healing coming from the Mundo. So they're waiting for Weba to actually get into
another
position
tonk
and maybe go in for a gank here on the bot side.
Under 9, less than half L. They're waiting for all the members to be here and be asked for. Trace Esports could just go for the dive.
Yeah, they can go in. What a great Vault Breaker. They get one for the season. This is 2 against Tak. They're not getting a lot of damage in. Shamas was able to get a Blade Caller. Tak is still low in HP, but KBG, look at this.
Whoa!
A flash from Weva to get the bash on his head.
Weva! Okay. Okay, now Trace Esports is cooking something for the delight of the viewers. Again,
oh man,
already has the first dragon out of the game. We'll look at that replay. And surprisingly, it was KBG that pulled the trigger. Their layering of CZ, not really the best, especially knowing that they tried to focus down one of the prime tanks of Trace Esports. Tak being down, not really enough to slow down Trace Esports, flashing in as Weva. And that's a tonk moment. Tonk.
I love the sound that it makes too. It's really satisfying whenever it hits.
Tonk.
And they actually got the kill after that tonk. And now, what KBG could do here is to wait for the next objective. They still have 1 minute before the next objective comes in, and they haven't had any chances of taking down a tower still on the side of Trace Esports.
Yep. And the longer this game goes, the tank here, the Dr. Mundo becomes. Not sure if they will be building Blade of the Ruin King just to, you know, negate some of the inherent HP available to the Dr. Mundo. Executioner's Calling will definitely be at a premium, and you see that Datone already has one in the bag. And this is also one of the concerns that we do have when it comes to Dr. Mundo, right? Like, the value of Grievous Wounds just basically expands by itself.
Yeah, it's super high. And now for the side of Trace Esports, what they are doing is just to wait for the late game. Remember, they have a Zeri, they have a Vladimir on their side. And as long as they can hold on, it is going to be okay for them. The Mountain Drake's already up. And KBG, both of them are in position.
Here comes Weva. Once again, if they secure this, they can threaten the soul.
Yeah, they can go for it. They're already starting it. And Daton does have vision on this side of the map to be able to try and contest this. But right now, Yu goes in, has Unbreakable Will, is going to be tanky. Mid lane tower is going to be taken off. They go for reset.
Datone is charging his Vault Breaker. Can go in any moment now.
Yeah, goes in for Xiaoma. They're not going to continue just yet. Half HP already on Korn, but he gets another chunk of HP just because of that team of play. Back line, look at the run 9 goes in for Juju, and they get the dragon still in the end. Weba is just so good at securing objectives.
A very good crossover by Juju as well. Android 9 went for him. Juju uses the dash to dodge away from the assassin mid laner, and so now Trace Esports is not yet done.
Yeah, KG not dealing any damage against Weba. Trace Esports are just looking for a victory here, even with the Mundo jungle.
Dr. Mundo goes wherever he pleases. Next on the menu is the blue buff by KBG. Look at that replay once again. And again, the eyes on run 9, he went for Juju. Surely that's one of the primary targets that you want to go for. But as a Zeri, just one skill is enough to get enough separation. This is a very long replay though, for sure.
Yeah,
right?
that's true. That's true.
This is like the entirety of the whole setup in where they were going for the X's and O's before going for the all-in, and Daton even wasn't able to go for his Vault Breaker play. Now you look at Unrun 9, finally goes in here. And Juju will be the primary target, and then Juju will just dash away to the other side of the wall, and he should be very safe, leaving Unrun 9 and his Twilight Shroud nothing.
Oh man, this is gonna be hard. Trace Esports can just take over the map now. With no towers, or rather, the mid lane tower has been taken down now. That could open up a lot of possibilities for KBG. But that's also, in retrospect, Trace Esports also has this tower down in the mid lane. So KBG would really need to do a lot of things to get priority against Trace.
And can you imagine the lineup of Trace Esports securing an Ocean Soul for themselves? Like, that's a lot of sustain. Right? Like, you have the Vladimir, lots of sustain. You also have the Mundo, lots of sustain. And so what do you do if you're KBG? Yeah, sure, you can threaten by going for 100 to 0 kill. But so hard to do, especially against the tanks that Trace Esports does have.
And also because they, even with grievous wounds, they won't be able to do it easily. And almost everybody has it already on the side of KBG, but they're still struggling when it comes to at least trying to kill the members here.
You can't. In a prolonged team fight, all the tanky members, especially at this point in the game, should have enough HP and tankiness to withstand the pressure. You also look at the itemization here by Weiba. Just goes full armor, right? Yeah. There's no reason for him to build magic resistance. Akali's not going to target him.
Yeah, for sure. But oh no, he's gonna get killed in the process, as you were saying. But KBG still ends his life. Baron is in the table here.
Yep, and meanwhile on the bot lane, there's a 1v1 happening. KG still playing the disco. I'll hold that thought.
We're already starting it. This is going to be a chance for KBG to actually start it. It's going to be Baby Baron still. It's not going to be that tanky. Everybody's still really healthy at this point. Better Storm is going to be used. They still have one on the back line. That's going to be a kill on Shauma. And KBG is going to be losing one more member, and it is on UU. KG is not here, and Trace Esports just won that fight.
Trace Esports without their jungler. He's about to respawn and might just have bought a teleport for himself. Okay, let's look at the Baron health, because it's slowly but surely going down.
Yeah, Unrodai looking for a chance here. Tatan is also here in the area. That's going to be Weiba already. And the stasis on time. And they're going to kill the jungler first before they take the Baron.
Dr. Mundo might just be able to do it in 20 seconds. The Ocean Soul might just join Trace Esports, and with the Baron empowered minions to really assist you with all the waves, it should be a clear soul for Trace Esports. And at that point, again, similar to game number 2, what do you do if you're KBG?
Oh man, Trace Esports, this would destroy the power rankings that we already have in our minds, everybody. If Trace Esports would be able to win against KBG here, that is something to behold, and that is historical here for their side. But right now, Weiba ain't even stopping whenever he gets CC'd.
That's the passive, right? That's the passive of the Dr. Mundo. At least he before the crown of the Shattered Queen was a thing, Dr. Mundo already has it.
Yeah, he has it. That's a passive. That is the scary part here. Now Juju being chased down. Unrun 9 has a chance to execute the back line. Tap. What a great protective measure there.
Wait. The dragon is already being started. Surely, right? Like the Weiba is already having a date with the Ocean. Hey, there you go, Ocean Soul.
They have the soul. They have tankiness. They have this to the sustainability of their champions. They're starting the fight now.
Hero's entrance.
How are they gonna kill Weiba in the process? Look at that. Look at how much damage he's taken.
He's super tanky. Hero's entrance augments his augments him further, and Weiba and company is pushing down the bot lane.
Oh, look at the back line though. Desan is already here. He already used all of his skills, but they're flashing away. KG might be able to turn things around. We talked about it, but look at Juju. He's just dealing a lot of damage against every member right here. Look at how tanky they are. Look at how sustainable their damage is. And Trace Esports is looking to take down all the towers of KBG.
Top tower open, bot lane tower open, only the mid lane left to defend for KBG. And they are forced to witness them run away unscathed. Trace Esports, against all odds, is doing it against the #1 team from CN.
Oh no, Trace Esports, even with this pick that we didn't expect to be successful, Weba, you can count on him whenever you pick something really crazy.
It's super fun to see. You know, you ban away the Nilla. you get the Dr. Mundo treatment. You get the thunk. Oh, it's
so... You can't even do damage on him though. That's the problem.
The thing here is oftentimes, you know, the Dr. Mundo will be susceptible in the initial burst, but because of the hero's entrance, his resistances should be enough to thwart off any assassination attempt. And again, there is no need for him to build magic resistance because again, as the Akali, do you really want to waste all your burst onto towards the Dr. Mundo? Absolutely not. You want Shauma to be able to deal a huge amount of damage against Weba. Same can be said for KG. And again, on that Fiora, but again, easier said than done, especially with the current state of the game.
Yeah, and also the thing is, KBG already starting onto the back line. They use the stages to stop the ultimate from happening. They still get the knockup, but Juju is still full HP, no damage whatsoever, and on the nice way chased down. He has to heal and that bomb from Weba ends his life.
The briefcase! Money in the bank for Weba, and Weba will start to get this Elder Dragon. This could still be a potential steal. KBG still in the running.
It's hard to still do this, but Xiaoma is going to be dead with a Featherstone. Lisa is going to be chasing him down a bit too aggressive right now. Hexic Ultimatum was cancelled right there and Xiaoma wasn't successful with his mission, and Weba ended with Elder Drake.
Weba and company will secure a series win, stopping the win streak of KBG.
KBG surprisingly is gonna lose on the hands of a Dr. Mundo, and Trace Esports successfully destroys KBG, and now they continue with their win streak, and KBG has been stopped.
Kashing, says Weba. And what a way to end this day. It's a very fun series of games. Surely, right? I love the meta that we have right now.